October 19th, just a quick little update here. We're getting all of our fall tasks done pretty well, just in time for these leaves to start making a daily mess. We got all the collars choreofied, the tees choreofied, fairways fertilized, greens, tees fertilized, driving range practice tee overseeded, fertilized, slit seeded. The fairways have been vertidrained twice, and the greens, this is our third attempt with the vertidrain, the deep tine aerification. We're just struggling to try to get what we used to do with deep tine aerification, and JD had to hand water this green heavily before Felix started this process. We needle tined them 3 times this fall, and it looks like we're going to make this one work finally. You can see the rippling effect here from the machine. In the past, when we had better roots where the plants would be anchored, this wavy action would not occur. It would be a pretty smooth putting surface right after treatment here. And so JD is gonna, everything looks good. Grass looks healthy on top. Just show you, see how the ground heaves? See how that's all heaving? It lifts as though it's like new sod. You can see the plugs just breaking. We just don't have roots. So without good healthy roots, it's anchoring the plant in the soil. You just can't be aggressive with the aerification practices here. You can see the holes in there that what we're trying to do is drive these deep tines down, allowing the roots to follow. You can see the water being pushed here. That shows you how much we had to soak it by hand to lubricate and kind of allow the tines to get as deep as we're getting, which is a good about 7 inches down, but we used to get more like a foot deep. At least we're getting down into the mucky stuff with this treatment here. Then Juan will follow right behind when he's done with this green and top dress this, drag it in, and then we'll roll it and mow it with catchers so you can see the water inside the cup. I feel like we're going to finally get away with doing this treatment, even though it's not quite as aggressive as I'd like it to be. At least it's better than we did the last 2 years, where we had to stop entirely doing any of this to the greens. So we almost completed with the second phase in replacing the metal roof on our building. I'd say it's 3 years ago. We started at the far end there by the greenhouse over the heated shop, and we did half of the building, and we're almost done here. You can see the last few panels that are left, how they're rusting through, leaking, and structurally unsound. This metal roof acts in part to be the strength of the building. So I'm happy that we got this second phase done. Since most of you don't make it down here at the shop or at our open house that we have, our annual open house we have down here to help members better understand what takes place down at our shop, I just want to show you quickly here. This is the engine that needs to be rebuilt out of the sprayer here. We're starting to address some of the major repairs. We kind of hold back on those if we can afford to, and spend the winter months here then doing some of this major work. And of course every piece of equipment's brought in, greased, bearings replaced that are under high use, and oil changes, and just totally, everything gets sharpened. So a lot of things get addressed. So we're kind of getting ready to start spending more time inside the shop here and ensure our investment in all the equipment stays at a high level. We get generally over 10 years worth of use out of most of the equipment, and I'd say on average it's 7 years, I'd say, for most people. So we try to get everything we can out of the capital expenditures with new equipment by maintaining them